Hello guys, so today we'll be talking about the DAAD German scholarship. Now, just as the name implies, this is a German scholarship and the host country is Germany. And this scholarship duration depends on the university and the program choice. Now, what that means is that each program and each university has their duration. So it can be for 10 months, it can be for 24 months, all depends on the university and their program. The deadline for this scholarship usually falls between late August and March. Now, all of this is dependent on the course and the program of study. Now, what is the DAAD German scholarship? DAAD stands for German Academic Exchange Service. It's a prestigious scholarship program funded by the German government. Supports international students, researchers, and professionals. It covers bachelor's, master's, PhD, and short-term programs. Now, who is eligible to apply? Applicants must be non-German citizens in most cases. So if you are not a German citizen, you can apply for this scholarship. Also, you need to have good academic record. You also need to have a relevant degree or current enrollment in a related field. So you have to be doing something related to what you have background in. You also need to have language requirements, either English or German proficiency, depends on the program. Your country of origin sometimes matters, so always try to make sure that you check the list of eligible countries. The benefits of this DAAD scholarship is that one, you get a monthly stipend for living expenses. Now, if you are applying for a master's degree and you get this scholarship, you would get 935 euros for masters, and for PhD scholars, you will get 1,300 or 1,400 euros per month. You also will get travel allowance, health insurance support, tuition support, which is sometimes included, possible research and study funds. Now, the benefits differ. If you're applying for a master's degree, it's different from those that, what you will get is different from those that applied for PhD degrees and those that also applied for research grants. So it depends on the type of program you applied for. Now, the eligible field of study revolves around humanities and social sciences, engineering and natural sciences, arts and culture, agricultural and environmental sciences. Most academic areas are covered. So ensure that you check the DAAD scholarship page to see which fields are you can check that and see the elaborated field of study, but basically these are most of the study fields that they cover. Now, what documents do you need? You need the completed application form. You need your CV or your resume. It has to be the Europass CV. You also need a letter of motivation. You need academic transcript and diploma. You need 2 or 3 recommendation letters. You need your language certificates, either TOEFL, IELTS, DSH, or whichever that is required. Some might require you to provide maybe a medium of instruction from your university. Now, it depends on the scholarship or the program rather. Also, you need your research proposal for master's and PhD applicants only. Now, where do you find this scholarship? You can find this scholarship in their official database. Please do not apply through any other website. Always use their official DAAD scholarship website or your specific university's website. But the best thing is to go through the DAAD scholarship database, because you'll be able to see all the scholarships available and then choose from there, and then it takes you to the specific university of your choice. Now, the application requirement is that you have to understand that deadline is very important. So make sure to check the specific program deadline. Also ensure that language proficiency, some of these courses might be taught in German. So check very well so you know if the program you're interested in is taught in German, and then do the needful. If it's not taught in German and it's in English, that's better for you. Also prepare strong essays and convincing motivational letter. This is very, very important because these are some of the criteria that will be assessed in your application. Also, your recommendation letter matters a lot. Please ensure that you read each program requirement so that you understand what each program requirement requires from you, right? Because every program differs. So ensure you understand the requirements and you have them and you apply through. I'm going to be talking about how to write a motivational letter. Now, a motivational letter is one of the most important parts of the DAAD application. This is where you explain, beyond your grades, beyond your results. Now, some key tips you need to understand is you need to be very specific. Please don't try to write a generic or a general essay, right? Try to ensure that you write a motivational letter that is tailored to the DAAD program. Another thing you need to look out for is you need to explain your academic journey. You have to explain what you studied, why you chose it, and how it connects to the course in Germany. That's the course you are applying currently in Germany. Another thing is you need to show clear goals. You need to also explain how this program will help your career and also how you plan to use this knowledge after your graduation. Now, these are the things you need to put out for your motivational letter to be really, really strong. Another thing is you have to link your goals to Germany, mention why Germany, and also mention why you chose that particular university or program. Now, always be honest when you're writing this. Try to use clear background, paragraphs, motivation, goals, and also make sure you put in your future impact of after you're done with this scholarship. Now, don't try to copy templates. Try to write from your heart. Do you understand? Try to ensure that you're writing something that is personal to you. That would also help you, make sure that your motivational letter stands out. Now, why your recommendation letter matters. Your recommendation letter proves your credibility. Now, you have to ensure that your recommendation letter confirms your academic ability and your character. Now, it's good for you to give it to someone that knows you academically and knows your character. That would help that person write a very strong recommendation letter and a very detailed recommendation letter for you, right? Now, the application procedure is literally let's just give you an overview. You need to, first of all, search for the scholarship in the Daad database, check your eligibility criteria carefully, prepare all your documents early, create an account on the portal, on the DAD portal if it's required. Some will require you to apply through the university. Now, it all depends on the requirements. Not all the scholarships have the same requirements, so please ensure you read through. Upload your documents and submit online. Follow up on email and wait for results. And if you're shortlisted, some of them might require you to come in for an interview. Now, try to start early because the earlier you start, the better your chances of getting in. Now, having said that, I'm just going to show you an overview of the DAAD scholarship. Now, this is the website, right? This is the website. Not to worry, I'll be putting this website in the description box, so do well to check it. Now, this is an overview of the website. Let's go down. What you want to do here is to check for the database, the scholarship database. Now, this is where you see all the available scholarship options that you have. Now, you can choose to, come here and search for your scholarship. You can I think there are 34 pages. You can keep scrolling, but just to be specific and for you to find what you're looking for easier, you can come here and refine your selection. Now you can come here and say choose the country that is the country you are currently in, or the country you're currently from. Let's use Nigeria. Click Nigeria. Now choose the program I want to go for. Either an undergraduate, graduate, doctoral, PhD, or whatever choice you want. Let's go for graduate. So what's the purpose of your scholarship? You can choose study. You can choose it for a language course, internship, teaching, or PhD. We're going to go for study for the purpose of this video. It depends on what you actually want. Now, choose the subject you want to study. Let's say mathematics. Now, you have to ensure that you have a degree or you have a related discipline in mathematics or natural sciences. Now, let's refine our search. Now, you can see that we have 23 scholarships available. Now, if I'm a Nigerian, I'm a graduate, and I want to study something related to mathematics and natural sciences, I have 26 options for me, right? So let's say, for example, I want let's just scroll down and see the options that are there. Okay, let's go for this because I want something related to AI, or something really related to AI and mathematics. So I click on this, and we're just going to wait for that to come up, right? So make sure you're clicking or you're choosing what you are related, like the program you have a relationship with, like you have a background with, right? Don't just choose any random program, because those are the things that they look at when they are awarding scholarships, right? So you can see that this is an overview of this Conrad Zeus School of Excellence in Reliable Artificial Intelligence. Now, this is for master's students. Now, let's go through the overview. You can see that the overview clearly states that this is for people that are doing anything related to AI. And so that means you need to have a background in AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all of that. Now, the target group are people that are highly qualified. Either you might be a current or a prospective student. So that means someone that has not yet, you have not come into the university, or you are currently, studying this in the university. Either way, you have to be a very excellent student. You have to be highly qualified for you to be able to apply for this particular scholarship. Now, the number of scholarship is 15, and it's a duration of 24 months, which is 2 years. Now, let's see the scholarship value. The scholarship value tells you that you have a monthly allowance of 934 euros, and also you need to have your application papers, your CV, your copies of your relevant diplomas and transcript, motivational letter. Now you have to highlight your previous experience in the particular field, which is in AI. So you will do that through your bachelor's degree thesis. That's your project, what you have done in your undergraduate. Now you need to do something related to a research area. So they have showed you the research area you're looking at. So if you're going for this particular scholarship, note that you will have to write a research paper or a research proposal, basically. Now you also need to prove your English language at the level of C1. Now this scholarship allows you, or this program allows you to prove if you have a university degree and was taught mainly in English, it is also acceptable. As you can see that here. Now here you would see the deadline. So this is where the application deadline is June 15th, 2026. So if you're interested in this, try to ensure that you start the application now. You apply through this portal, right? So let's go back. Now, this particular scholarship, you will need to write a research proposal, like I said. Now, click on this. It will take you straight up to the research areas you're supposed to be down to see each of the topics that you are interested in. Now, these are the fellows. These are people that, have done something in the mathematical foundation. You can choose and read. You can go on and read about, what they have done and see if that's what you're interested in writing. If you're interested in medicine and healthcare, you can also check them out. If you're interested in robotics and interacting systems, these are the people. So you have to choose which of them you're interested in. Now, these are all the professors and that you would, probably cite. Now, let's go for this. If you choose this particular professor, this is what you'll be writing about, basically. So it is you can see that it's very, very intensive. Now, not all scholarships are like this, not all the programs are like this. So it depends on, you see why I said the requirements differ, right? So if you are looking at artificial intelligence, machine learning, virtual reality, and you want to apply for this scholarship, be aware that you will write a research proposal. So let's go to the application portal for this, and let me just show you briefly before we end this video. What you need to do here is to create a new account, and if you have a new account or you don't have an account or you already have an account, you can put that here and just go through with it. Now here you can see that the deadline, of course, is June 15th. You can see the screening from June to August 2026. Decision is around August, and then by September you will get your result, right? So these are some of the things that you need to look at. You need to please read this. Read, this scholarship website. I know I get a lot of questions like, please, can you do a detailed scholarship? How to apply? It is not one way. These scholarships have different requirements depending on the course you want to study, the program you want to study, and the university, right? So please make sure you read. And the first thing you need to do is to come here and understand, first off, where the program you're interested in, and then apply accordingly, right? That also would help you to prepare properly. There's another application form for people that are interested in development, studies, research, and all of that. I will be showing you how to apply or how to fill that particular form. Really, it's very, very important. I will be putting that in the next video, so please do well to check it out as well. So if you're interested in this scholarship, please start your application now. Start early so that you can receive the decision on time. And good luck to everyone that would apply. I wish you all well. And until next time, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.